All right. Good evening. That was a little bit messed up, so apologize for that. When I went to go live, I was trying to slide the screen over from one screen to the other, and it completely like froze up, and like I couldn't get to it, and like it was kind of a mess. So I ended up having to stop the stream and then restart it on a different one. So apologize for the delay, but we'll jump into it here. And as the title says, it is winter here in the fish barn now. So I've had to dig out my had to dig out my way to the fish barn this weekend. We got a little bit of a Thanksgiving snowstorm Saturday, Saturday. So before we took Chelsea back to Michigan State, I had to go kind of dig myself out of the driveway and dig a path out to the barn. So so it was that time of year again, a little earlier than it has been in the past. So hopefully it will be, hopefully it won't be too bad this winter. So let me see who we've got in the chat. Foxy, thank you for sending everyone over. Hello, Peplin, Lake Missoula Aquatics. So let me go back to the top. We've got hashtag 23. I did see that before I flipped over. It was funny because I had everything set up actually early this week, and then I messed it up. So Davo's here. Lake Missoula's here. Zen's here. Thank you for moderating as always. Stephen P., welcome. Cheryl's here lurking. SC Catahoulous. Uncle Smiley's here, welcome. And Ed's Aquatics and Exotics. So thank you guys for putting up with the wait. So we'll get that. We'll make sure that doesn't happen again. So with that, Thanksgiving was good around here. Saw my parents Wednesday when we picked up Chelsea. Had Thanksgiving at home Thursday, and then we saw my wife's family on Friday. So everyone was good. Everyone had a good time. It was good to have Chelsea home for a few days. She'll actually be back in a couple weeks. She's going to be doing exams next week. So it looks like Clicks is here. Welcome. Hello, Lake to Land as well. Welcome. I think those are two new names here. So welcome. So we did that. Thanksgiving was well. Like I said, she was happy to be home. Get some non-dorm food for a while, and she's going to be kind of going through the exam bit. So. Welcome to membership, Uncle Smiley's. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. So with that, kind of announcements kind of going forward. This month, club-wise, we're going to be doing our annual banquet. So I'll be, the club usually will buy some fish. There'll be some fish food there as well. I think there's kind of a funny threshold you pass as a fish keeper. If you run... there becomes a point where you're almost more interested in the free fish food than you are the free fish. I think there's a line there that you cross. So I think Uncle drawing a blank. It's been a long day today. So Uncle Smiley, thank you for becoming a member. Definitely do appreciate that. I think I did say it briefly a minute ago, but hello, Dee Dee. Definitely drive safe. So we're where was I? Lost my train of thought. Yeah, so with that banquet, got the banquet for the club this week or next week. Board meetings tomorrow, and then I'm actually going to be heading to the GCCA swap on Sunday up in Chicago. So I haven't been to Chicago in a couple years, and kind of what drew me over to that was the Chicago Live Bear Association is having a meeting where Mike Hellwig is going to speak on building a fish room, and then you also have an auction, and then there's a fish in that auction that I'm very interested in. I unfortunately have 3 males of the fish currently, so I'm going to be definitely bidding for those, and that will be one of the ones that will be, not that money is no object, but it will be one that I will be going home with. So There's some others that are interesting too. I figured today we'll do a little bit of shopping for the GCCA swap and the Chicago Library Association auction, and then we'll do the fish game, and then we'll kind of head out to the barn and do all the barn things. So, yeah, I figured to do a little bit of window dressing, like do some shopping, take a look and see what's out there. They did a pretty interesting thing with the GCCA swap. It had where you can put classified ads. I know Beto is going to be there. He told me a couple times now that he's going to be there, so that's going to be cool. So I'm going to flip screens around real quick, and then we'll go ahead and take a look. So I wanted to start out here with the Greater Chicago Cichlid Association page. And kind of just show you guys kind of what's up with it, and then we can kind of look at some things that are kind of interesting. So that's the information right there. That's in the Hilton Chicago Northbrook. What I normally do is I will spend the night, Saturday night, at that hotel. I just don't want to get up at, before chickens and roosters and all that stuff and drive out to Chicago. It's about a 5-6 hour trip. So, and we lose time because Chicago's an hour behind us. Yeah, because it's like 7 o'clock. So it's right now it's 7 o'clock in Chicago, 8 o'clock here in Detroit. So, yeah, I got a lot of desktop stuff. That's how I roll. So, my work computer is the exact same way, by the way. But I know where everything is though, and I can search it. So yeah, let's go ahead here and we'll look at some of the things on here and see what we've got. We'll do this. I mean, since it is a cichlid club, I think we should probably look at cichlids first, and then we'll go from there. So I got these. Let's see what's interesting here. This is that fish I've not heard of. I wonder if it's a West African. Okay, so you can see, some typical. Oh, gold tip. That's a pretty rare fish too, actually. Yeah, that's a pretty rare fish. So, yeah, let's keep looking through here. Island Acara, Black Calvis. This is South and Central American. I'm not real familiar with that fish. You can do the Wantabais for these too. White Calvis. Calvis are pretty cool if you're into those. Black Angels. Still a lot of Africans. So I'm curious if the prices are down with Africans. So welcome, Kelly. Thank you for joining. Definitely thank you for speaking at the club again a couple weeks ago. So kind of rolling through here, it's the Philippine Blue Angels. Frontosa. I got Trimac. Still a lot of Africans. So wild discus, $100 each. That's a little spendy. I think the Equidins are another South and Central American. Geophagus, I had Geophagus at one point. Really enjoyed them actually. They were kind of they were fun. I had them in the big tank where the Africans are now. Kind of running through here a little bit. Some more wild caught discus. It's pretty interesting. I've been to this before, and there's always been really good fish in Chicago, both from the live bear scene and then if you go to the swap. Some more geos. Thericles. Some of the stuff you wouldn't see a lot of these in Detroit. They're just not. Like I said, there's not a huge South American contingent right now. Exochromis anagenes is one of the predator haps, which I always thought were pretty cool. I played with some for a while, and then I kind of got sick of them. But there are some pretty cool looking predator haps out there. if that's your thing. Tropheus, Lamprologus cylindricus. That's another. I think that's a rock-dwelling Victorian. Julidochromis, quite a few from there. Wild Colombian rams. Yep, Tramps Chromis caeruleus. That's the Malawi, the Malawi trout, I believe. Is that what that one is? Been a while since I've looked at those. Kind of heading through here. Show you guys. Let's see anything else you guys want to see. Long list. Obviously, it's a cichlid club, right? So you're going to see a lot of cichlids, especially in the listing. All right, so we got. I guess we got to the non-cichlids now. We got some Brochus cories, Corydoras species Tacana, Hyperancistris snowball pluckos look like, blue medusa, green phantoms, L340. So a lot of pretty cool pluckos. I've found some pretty cool catfish here the last time I went a few years ago. So watermelon pluckos, Orinoco dolphin catfish. Cardinal tetras, so quite a few interesting things here. More discus, Hoplosoma colossus, that one I've seen before, so CW45, pretty interesting fish. I'm not a huge cory cat person, but if you're into that, then let me. So, yeah, let's go through here real quick. Quite a few blue phantom pluckos, L75s. You can get some Turkana jewels. I think this one's interesting. I think they have this one wrong because they have Melanotania manjano, which I think they're trying to say is the Manjano cichlid because it's listed under Malawi, and because Melanotania are rainbows. So black bar endlers, got the Melanotania phasiensis, which is one I've not seen. Wish there was a picture. We could go look that up. Chilenothraena alleni, which I think I have that one. Mortropheus, Lamprologus. Going. I guess there's a lot of pages of this. We can go for a while. You know what I want to look at too? We'll look at the non-cichlids too. I think we've kind of beaten the cichlids to death at this point. So let's look at the non-cichlids real quick. I thought there's some pretty cool stuff in here. I was looking at this a little earlier. We've got Medaka ricefish. I've never had very good luck with ricefish, but that doesn't mean I won't have luck again. So Kelly has the Kelly has the Alleni Wapoga. I have them in the barn. We'll go look at them. I have them in one of the mixed fish tanks that I have upstairs. We'll go look at those. I have them labeled. So I know I have a Chilenothraena. I think it is Alleni, but I'm not sure. I'll have to go look. Got Helleri, green swordtails from Rusty Wessel. Another Rusty Wessel fish, the Xiphophorus pygmaeus. More rice fish. I think those are pretty popular in the hobby right now. I have no idea what a blue mashir is. It kind of looks like I don't know what that is. Well, it almost looks like a goldfish, but it's not. I'm sure it's not. Red albino guppy. rummy nose tetras, large cardinal tetras, black bar endlers, silver dollars. More Chilotharina, they've got the Alani Wapoga, Picta, and Cayunga. It's kind of the same way we already looked at those. Kalitawa, I do have those. I do know I have those. It's kind of sad that you have so many fish that you forget which ones you have. This is why I have the list, actually. I have a list of the fish I have. I just don't have it up right now. Cardinal Tetras, which is kind of cool to see at a swap. I'm sure someone, my guess is someone's getting those from probably like a wholesaler or something. I don't think that there's a lot of people out there breeding Cardinal Tetras and then selling them at the swaps. But there could be, though. CPDs, Pearl Danios. This is kind of cool. Let's look at this one. This albino green chocolate metallic balloon molly. I'm not a huge fan of the balloon mollies, but I think that's a pretty cool looking fish. If it was like non-balloon, I think I would be more interested in it, but that's a pretty cool looking fish. Want to buy for gold Denison barbs. I think that's about it. So now that we took a look at this, let's go ahead and look over at the Chicago Live Bear Association website. So, so this used to be the Chicago Live Bear Society, and then the individual who had that left moved to Florida and has now become the Chicago Live Bear Association. I bought some pretty rare fish. They used to have a rare live bear auction back when it was the society, and I really got some really cool fish from it. They would have it in April, right around spring break, and I remember like going on spring break with like the family, and then like the next day driving to Chicago and going to the rare live bear auction. So there's the meeting information, same place as the swap. So they hold them right after the GCCA swap meet. So they have Mike Hellwig speaking about building a fish room. And then these are the fish that they have. Zoonoticus tequila, which is from Select Aquatics. You got Alodonychthes tamazule, cool, pretty rare live bear. Chapeleuctes, this should be Pardalis. This is the more common ESU2, Presa 2. Location from the Presa di San Juanico. Pasilia ori, the mangrove molly, one I've not seen before, but apparently you can get that from Goliad Farms. So I'm going to have to check that out at some point. A location-specific wild swordtail, wild helleri. Xiphophorus birchmani from Rio Coquilco. Alatoca goslinii from Rio Potrero Grande in Mexico. That's a super rare fish. I've only seen that a couple times at ALAs. Xenophorus captivus, which is one I have in the barn. Alodonychthes zanistus. That's another super rare one. One that I don't think I've seen. So, Iliodon xanthusi, which I've not heard of either. I've not seen that one either. Probably very close relative to our friend the Iliodon furcidens. So Beto says those came from him. So awesome. Yeah, I'll have to email him. I'm going to bring some stuff too. I want to bring one of my groups, a group of the my original Eisenai species to this. So I'll have to reach out to them and let them know. So, and then Limia melanogaster, which is one of my favorite Limia species. So, I actually think the females look better than the males for the oh, it's the yeah, Ed, I know what you're saying. Okay, it's a collection of okay, yeah, that's the Xanthusi morph. Yeah, that's the Xanthusi morph that was done at the Shed Aquarium. Gotcha. So, gotcha. Okay. So, gotcha on that one. Okay, that makes more sense. Because I remember there's a Xanthuzi morph. I didn't realize that someone made it a species. So, okay, I'm good with that. All right, so let's go ahead now and we will play the fish game. We were about to 8:30, so we'll keep it moving right along here. So we play this game every week. There's no prizes or anything. I don't keep track of points. Ed says very few breeding Alitoka. Yeah, there's very few of those. Those are super, super rare. So, so we're going to play the game. Are they basic? A non-fish keeper's view on the fish we keep. So what happens here, this came about because my daughter thought a lot of the fish that I kept were basic because they're gray Gadaeans or gray swordtails or gray whatever fish. She's like, all your fish are just basic. So every week I send her pictures, and then, she rates them between 1 to 10, 1 being basic, 10 being cool. And then we'll let you guys guess in the chat. And then after that, I'll give you guys a few moments to do that, and then we'll flip it over, and I'll show you the results. So I think it's a very interesting view of how a non-fish keeper views our fish. These are still, we're still abusing the footage that I took from the Keystone Clash Fish Show. So, so Beto says he was thinking about bidding on the Ori and the Limias too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of tank space right now, so I'm not going to be bidding on much. But I am going to bid on the one thing that I do want. So with that, we're going to start out with the fan favorite here, the Axolotl. So we'll let you guys. No, Chelsea's too old for the 6'7". She's over 6'7". And my younger one is too, actually. I think she's more. I do it more to troll her than anything else, and now she's flipped it around and has kind of started trolling me on it. So, Foxy's got 10. SC Catahoulous has got 9. Steven's got 9. Uncle Smiley has 8, along with Davo. SC Catahoulous is with 10. Zen's got 9. It was in the fish show somewhere. I don't remember now. It's been too long. What section it was in? It may have been. It may have been over by like the clownfish and stuff. I think. Like where the 2 clownfish were. Beto's got 9. I thought about next year if I actually do the fish show, about actually buying a clownfish and bringing it to the show. I think I could keep one alive for. I know I could keep one alive for quite a good while. So. Beto's got 9. So we'll give it a couple more seconds here. Going once, going twice. We will go ahead and flip her over to the 9 out of 10. So Beto, Zen, Steven, all got that correct. So all right, next up. Speaking of goldfish, remind me if I showed you the goldfish last week or not. I think I meant to, and then I think, well, you guys, that's right. I think the stream died, and you guys didn't see it. 'Cause I think we lost internet out in the barn somehow, or connection. So, yeah, so I think this is kind of like a longfin comet, it looks like. It's been too long from the clash now, so I'm starting to forget which fish these are. Davo's got 8. Zen's got 8. Steven's got 9. Beto's got 9 along with SC Catahoula. Oh, sorry, Catahoula has 6. My bad. Foxy's got 8. Uncle Smiley's got 8 as well. So, give her a few minutes here. Give it a few seconds for anyone else to guess. And while we're doing that, we will gift out some memberships. So I think one of the big benefits of memberships is the G'day talk that I give out. I usually give that out to the members. So if you go back in the members section, you'll find the G'day talk. Highly recommend watching that. And then also I do try to put videos out early. I'm not great at doing that, but I will try to remember to do that. I might actually do that tomorrow morning. Put out this week's video out for members. So people who got memberships were Peplin, Stan Pittman, Just One More Fish, Cinnamon Girl, and Scuba Stevo's Aquatics. So hopefully you enjoy those. So, all right. So with that, let's go ahead and we'll flip the goldfish over. 6 out of 10. So she did not. Catahoula got it. She did not rank that very high. So moving on to the next one. This is a fish. This is a fish that that I owned. Unfortunately, it passed away on the way home. But I do have more marble swordtails growing out. We'll take a look at those when we go in the barn. But that's an adult female. The male was actually very nice as well. So thank you, Beto. I said he watched my talk. You're a natural speaker. Thank you. Yeah, I find live streaming actually harder than speaking in front of people because you don't get the feedback. You're just speaking into the screen. So it's a little bit harder, I think. So Steven's got 8. Zen's got 10. Catahoula is 10. Foxy's Fishes is 9. Uncle Smiley's got 10. Beto's got 9. And Davo's got 8. So, yeah, let me grow some out, Steven, and I can get you some. Someone actually wanted to buy those at the show, and maybe I should have sold them, but because like I said, I made the mistake of putting them in with a pleco, and unfortunately that fish and the male passed away. So, yeah, I need to get these going again. I found these in West Michigan at the Swamis auction, and these are absolutely outstanding. They're not the cleanest line. They do flare out some blacks and some clears or some orange. So they're kind of mixed, but they're really cool fish. So we'll take a look at those out in the barn. So with the swordtail, let's go ahead and take a look. She gave that one a 7, so she did not like it. Maybe she knew it was mine. I didn't tell her that. She just gets, when I send it to her, I will just text her a picture, and she will, I don't give her any details about it. So, baby, literally, I send her a text and it's like, hey, can you rank these? And she'll send them back. So, yeah, she was not down with this one. So maybe if she saw it in person, she'd like it more. But we'll go take a look at some of the fry when we go out to the barn. So, all right. So this one, this is the this is an Eisenai. This is a female Eisenai, and I think it's a good representation of how how big some of these gadaeans get. That is an absolutely massive fish. That is in like a critter keeper. And it takes up, I'd say, a quarter of it in length, and it's pretty stocky and tall too. So I actually thought this fish was going to be the one that would win the judging, but the person who judged it thought differently. Actually, the Audax won. So good morning, you. Welcome you, Shadazy, to the chat. So we got Davo. Excuse me. We got SD Catahoula with 4, SD Catahoulas with 5, Betos with 8, Foxy's with 3, Uncle Smiley's with 5. Steven's got 4. So we'll let her run through here for a moment, and then we'll let everyone take a look. So, all right. So she's gave this one a 7. So she gave this one just to kind of make it. She gave that and that the same ranking, which I thought was interesting. So I don't think anyone had 7. I think we had an 8 for Beto, and then everyone else gave it 4s and 3s. So she went a little interesting on that one. So all right, so let's go ahead. We'll pop. I think there's one more. All right, so we've got the Betta here. So Foxy says, I don't feel like I know her anymore. Yeah. Well, maybe college life has changed her a little bit. So Foxy's got 6. Beto, I would agree. I didn't catch that until we were going through this. I'm like, wait, she gave those the same ranking. Like that's, she is looking through it on a phone too, and the picture's not the best. So, FC Catahoulas has got 7. Beto's got 9. Give it. I know we're kind of running a little short on time here. So Yusha Daisy's got 7. Steven's got 8. So we'll give it, another couple seconds, and then I'll flip it through and let you guys check it out. So, all right, going once, going twice, sold. So she gave that one an 8. So Steven came in at the end with an 8. So he may have gotten it. Anyone else? Nope, no one else got that one. So I think that is the last one. So let me flip back over here for a minute. And then hopefully why? For whatever reason now the barn cam is not working. I'm going to flip it over there for a second and see if it turns on. All right, that's awesome. Oh. Why is it? All right. All right, so Beto has a friend on Discord that's huge into mosquito fish. All right, so this is not good. So the barn cam is like black and dead. And I don't know why. Oh, it's now up again. Let me see. I don't know what's going on with it. Seeing the link. Give me 1 second. Sorry for all the. I don't know why this is. Like, and I refuse to use StreamYard because the free StreamYard is absolute garbage in terms of the footage. And why is it going in and out? I don't understand. It was just up a minute ago. All right. Oh, we have. Oh, well, we have to copy it now. Yeah, I don't know why it died. That's really bizarre. All right, let me. Oh, now it died completely. Okay. All right. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm gonna have to recreate it and go back out there and turn it on and then reload it. So give me 1 second here. This is gonna take a minute. So I do want to show you some stuff out there because I did do a lot of work out in the barn. So we're gonna have to bear with me for a minute. Maybe it's because I changed the stream. I don't know. So give me 1 second. I gotta do some magic here. So all right. So it's going to take me a minute. So you should daisies. That tank is a 55 gallon. But they're now. I moved them a couple weeks ago into a 125. So let me. We'll go a little bit late, and we'll get through this. So, all right, let's try this again. And I don't know why this is doing the things it's doing, but I will put the intro back on, and then I will join you momentarily. So give me 1 second. All right, I guess we're not going to have a barn cam tonight because I just did it again. And for whatever reason, it's literally just going black. Like the barn cam itself outside looks fine. But when I put it in the streaming software, it's literally I'll show it to you. It's literally, so I don't know what to tell you. Um, but yeah, I've did a lot of saltwater SC Catahoulous, but I don't know. Um, I've never played around with seahorses. I went and saw a breeder talk about breeding them, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with the barn cam, but it's like now it's literally like blacked out. It'll come back in like the screen's like gone. I don't know why. So I don't know what's going on with it, but we'll have to investigate, change something up, or I don't know. Because it blacked out last week too. So I don't know why. The Video Ninja software I'm using is falling apart, but yeah, I don't know what's happening with it. So I guess we're gonna have to do a more extended barn tour next week. I'll figure out why. Like I said, I really don't want to go do StreamYard because the StreamYard footage was absolutely like garbage. Like, and I'm not paying them $40 a month for 1080p. Like, I'm too stubborn to do it. So, I think with that, I guess we'll cut the stream off a little bit early because I've kind of gone through everything I want to show you. And maybe I'll use a different browser for the barn cam. I'm not sure. So that I think what we'll do, like I said, go ahead and end it here. No, it's a cell phone, so there's no cap. Yeah, there's no cap on it. It's literally. Let me flip the screen over. See, now it's back though. So let's see. Now it came back. It's been very. You guys want to try it? I know that we can try it real quick if you want. It may die, but it came back on. So I don't know why it's been very unstable. But right now it's apparently working, so we can try it. Let me flip it over and we can go do maybe a quick 10, 15 minutes or so. we're in here. All right, well, the audio is good because I can hear it. All right, so. All right, good. All right, well, this somehow miraculously worked after whatever. So, all right, let's go ahead and talk about some things I've done over Thanksgiving. All right, so actually did quite a few fish moves. I had a group of Xenotoka lion's eye in here. I took those and I moved them downstairs. And then I think I showed you this last time. But I do have one more fish to catch in here. These are the Xiphophorus variatus from Rio Coquilco. Those went down there where the swordtails were. You can see the one really cool male right there with the orange tail. They can have a variety of different tail colors. So that's pretty cool. It's a cool fish. It's one I really enjoy. I've been playing around a little bit. I know the half beak tank is not the cleanest in the world, or not the half beak, but the pike live bears, Belisonics. I've been playing around, and they've been seeing. I've been feeding them trying to see what dry foods they'll eat. They've been eating the dry bloodworms, and they really went after the vibra bites last night. So that's been kind of a win. So I want to show you guys. I'm gonna probably take some of these to the auction. These are the original Robert Rushmiller Eiseneye from Narit. So I'm gonna take some of these guys. Hopefully we can get these out to a few more people. Let me see what else. So over Thanksgiving, I did clear out a bunch more of these tanks. I cleared out the Rio Coquilcos out of here. There was some lion's eye in here that I moved. I moved guppies out of this one. And then that one's been empty for a while now. So I do want to put some more fish into some more females in here to see if we can get some more drops. So these are the swords from the picture. The ones that seem to do the best, there's quite a few of them now that are looking quite nice. Like you can see like that one there. Like that one there will be pretty nice. But you can see here there's like an orange one. This is one of the adults. So there's some pretty interesting looking ones in here. You can see that one right there. So that one, and then this one, there's some like the body's kind of half black. So it's kind of a wide variety. So, but yeah, I'm kind of hoping these will kind of grow out here in this 55 and we can have get a pretty nice colony of these going. These are the sips. I moved these from the 55. I did that, I think, before you guys. Well, I showed you guys this in the last stream. Still doing well. I think they like the greater amount of swimming space. And then I ended up moving the lion's eye in here. Into this 29 gallon. This had some Xiphophorus clemensiae. Only had one. But you can see there's quite a few fry in here. The adults are in here too. They're just hiding in the back. There's one of the adults right there. So, but you can see a bunch of them here. The male's hanging out somewhere too. Got you can see the males right over there in the corner. You got some Java fern here. Got some pearlweed from the co-op. So I put that in the easy planter and then just put some root tabs in with it. But you can see quite a nice group of fry. And then hopefully I can get these grown out and we can get
it's time for bed.
A nice colony going. So these are the Xiphophorus maiae. They talked about this on M&C stream. Not a lot of people have these anymore and that they're disappearing. So I did add some rock work here for the fry to hide in. So continue working on those. I always buy a couple plants with my co-op orders. So I did did get this Cryptosporus, and then this Anubias, wow, can't talk, it's getting late. Anubias nanji. And then I think I showed you these last week, but these are the goldfish. I ended up with 6 in total. I've got one in quarantine right now. The other one's over in the corner where I can't film it. So I got some like fantail goldfish. Look pretty cool. So I want to do something different with this huge 125. So they didn't acclimate perfectly. They were a little lethargic when I put them in, but they seem to have perked up a little bit. And the one I have in quarantine is seeming to do okay as well. So hopefully these guys will put on some more size. They're about maybe 4 inches long or so. But kind of want to do something different. I haven't kept goldfish in a long time, so figured I'd try something a little bit different. Didn't really know what I wanted to put in this huge tank, so yeah, I did have the Chilothrina alleni, by the way. They're right here. I gotta get the hair algae out of here, but there's the alleni. I did clear out, do a lot of duckweed work. This tank was like a dark abyss with all the duckweed in it. So now you can see the feather fins in here, and then you have the Callichromis macrops as well. So kind of the feather fins are in the front, and then the macrops are kind of in the back. The feather fins are the smaller fish, and then the you've got the other ones hanging out in the back. Yeah, so these are the there you go, Ophthalmotilapia Kapamba orange. So what those are. So, God, I am not talking very well tonight at all. So, let's see what else update you guys on. Got some fry from these yellow tiger guppies. Just a couple. You can see a couple of fry there. But these are really pretty. Really like these. So, I'm playing with some guppies a little bit. I want to pull. I'm going to give it a few days. She's sitting in the back over here in the corner. But I want to pull that female from these blue-green bicolors as well. So, let's see what else I want to show you here in the barn. Well, I've just been kind of working on getting the tank kind of back in shape. I cleaned up this one today. I got to do a little bit more work on it. I was doing that during Foxy's stream. So, but I have these Chapelixes encaustus in here. Doing really well. The fish that were kind of the fry in the tubs have grown up quite nicely. These guys will be heading back outside next summer. I'm kind of really leaning towards next summer, putting all the fish in tubs that that I know will spawn. So just to do a huge fry thing, just try to grow out a lot of fry. You can see here now, I did clean up this tank too. So this is the 245 gallon African cichlid tank. You got the Manjano here. You got the Star Sapphires. You got some Yellow Labs. You got Yellow Lab babies in here too. And then you got some OB Peacocks in here. Kind of a nice little mix. Um, Everyone seems to get along pretty well. I don't see a lot of fighting in here. I do put some plecos in here as well. You can see there's a pleco down there. And then I think that's really kind of about it. I'll go upstairs real quick and we'll do some last minute questions, and then I'll show you the path, the snow path to get out here, and then we'll go from there. All right, so Zen says, love the Goldies. Not a fan of the Ranchu and Lion's Head with no dorsal myself, but they're adorable. Yeah, there was kind of a limited selection. So Chuck's Fish came in. Welcome. So yeah, so I think we'll go ahead. We'll head on inside real quick and then kind of wrap everything up. So I'll see you guys inside in about 2 to 3 minutes here. So welcome to Hoth. So we're now heading back in the house. You can see here I have to shovel the path out. I know it's kind of dark, but yeah, just shovel the gotta shovel myself a little path to get inside. But hopefully winter's not too bad. So this is the back view. You can see the little path. Not too much snow yet, and hopefully kind of stays that way. But this is Michigan, so you never know. All right, so I think with that, I think we'll end this. It was kind of a rough night a little bit, so I do apologize for that. Sorry about the late start. I don't know why the computer froze, but it did. So yeah. So with that, I'll see you guys next Tuesday night. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you out and about on the internet, and give you guys kind of an update next week on the trip to Chicago. So with that, have a great night.